With the Jordan I'm on my year 3 is releasing in 2021 and the Jordan I'm on my year 4 is releasing in 2022, they have one thing in common. People really love them. Some people deeming them the best shoe in their respective years. I'm here to bring you guys a dope video. I'm going to dissect both of them and I'm going to see which one is the best I'm on my year. There's no secret that James Whitner, the founder of I'm on my year, hasn't been killing it on the collabs. With the I'm on my year 1, the I'm on my year 2s, the I'm on my year 3s, and the 4s. He's just been doing an amazing job. And I love all of them, but these two right here are definitely my top 2 of the collabs. So yeah, let's dive into it. So diving into the first I'm on my year Jordan, we have the I'm on my year Jordan 3. This shoe is just amazing. You have the suede toe box, which I love right here. You have the little suede hits all around the shoe, and the eyelets and the collar, also right here. And then you have the quality leather on the shoe as well, which is just amazing. Then you also have the Nike Air on the back, which, come on man, if you are a fan of Jordans or anything like that, you know what that Nike Air means. Then the thing that stood out to me the most on this shoe was the quilted inline, which was just amazing to me. Like, just to have this on this shoe for the first time that I've ever saw, it may have happened before, but this is the first time that I've ever seen a shoe have this on in the inside. It's amazing and it feels awesome. Aside from how this shoe looks visually, another dope thing about this shoe would be just the storytelling and the meaning behind this shoe. The shoe was actually a tribute to women, and it also only came in women's sizes. He shined light on being raised just solely by women. I think this shoe really did a good job with allowing people to connect, not just with the shoe, but just with the story about the shoe as well. Now, touching on the sizing of this shoe and how it feels on foot, I got a women's 12, which would be equivalent to a male's 10.5. It does fit a little big on my foot, and I would probably say just because of how thin this quilted inline would be. Usually I'm a 10.5 or a 10, but I think I could have went with a 10 and I would have been cool. It's not like boats on my feet or anything like that. I just have a little bit room, and typically with me, I like my shoes to fit a little bit snug. So yeah, I think I should have went with more so of a 10 or an 11.5 in women's. But it doesn't affect me to the point where I just needed to return them or just sell them. I just double sock them. That's all I do. Just double sock them. Overall, great in this shoe. I think the Whitaker group hit the nail on the head with this one. Visually, dope. Storytelling, dope. And just the way that people were able to connect with it was even more dope. So I'll actually give this a 9, honestly. Just a dope shoe, an extremely dope shoe, and one shoe that you would really like to have in your collection if you don't have it. I know the prices are high, man, crazy numbers, but it's just a dope shoe overall, and I'll give this a 9. Give it a 9. So on top of those main 3 things that I just stated, the most important thing was just that this shoe was able to be attained. This shoe was able to be attained because of I'm on my year's bob protection. They're known for their bob protection. They pride themselves on their bob protection. And quite frankly, people should use them as the blueprint for bob protection. So I'll boost this up to a 9.5 actually. Over to the sequel of the I'm on my year Jordan 3, we have, well, I should say one of the sequels, we have the I'm on my year Jordan 4. I'll say visually, this is just a beautiful shoe, honestly. You have the purple or brown, whatever you call it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just a sucker for brown. Now, I'd say the only thing that I was let down by was the material. I thought this was more so gonna be suede, but it turns out it's actually like leather or some type of nubuck or something like that. Does that affect how I feel about it? Just a slight way, but it's nevertheless still a dope shoe. I still love this shoe. Now, I do understand that people were upset when first pictures actually leaked with this shoe because they thought it was going to be more so like the military black color blocking, but man, I will say I love this color blocking even more because it's just more so unique. You already have military black color blocking. This is truly unique in my opinion. Diving into the details of this shoe, you just have that premium leather or nubuck, whatever you want to call it. Then you also have that Nike Air on the back as well. And then also after that, you have that quilted inliner that A Ma Maniere is very famously known for. Now, one dope detail I will say is just this button right here. It's just out of the ordinary, like just to put a button on there, but it's dope in my opinion. Honestly, it really makes the shoe unique in its own way. I'll say the dopest part about this shoe is not even the shoe itself, it's just how the shoe was released. You had to submit a video entry to A Ma Maniere through via Twitter or Instagram, expressing your concerns and voicing your concerns about what's going on in today's society. Didn't have to necessarily be about politics, but obviously people associated it with politics because it was around voting time. But I saw a lot of dope videos and a lot of people really connecting with A Ma Maniere through that. It seems as though like with every release that A Ma Maniere has, they find a way to connect with their consumers. So honestly speaking, it was just a dope way for A Ma Maniere to release this shoe in a unique way in order for them to connect with their consumers. Once again, another thing that I would say is just the story behind this shoe. It really highlighted Black and brown leaders and pioneers in today's society, which is amazing and was beautiful in itself. So switching over to the sizing of this shoe, this is a size 10, and I will say that this shoe fits snug as hell. Now, we already know how Jordan 4s usually fit, kind of tight, but these right here are extremely snug. I probably should have went up with a size 10 and a half with this, and I think the reason why is just because of how much padding is in this quilted inline. I think the Jordan 3s, it didn't have any padding at all. The inline was actually thin compared to this one. So yeah, I would say that's kind of why. So I should have went up with a size 10 and a half. Okay, so switching over to the grading part of this shoe, I would say visually, love them. Storytelling, love them as well. And how accessible they were, yeah, they were extremely accessible. So looking at a side-by-side view, I would say visually, I think the 4s take it. Like it's like 1A and 1B. But the reason why I give the 4s the nod is just because of the brown. Like the brown, I'm just a sucker for brown. I love brown. So just that brown is beautiful to me. Now, in terms of the storytelling, I would say these take it by far. The 3s take it by far. Just, you know, being raised by women and just the tribute to women, beautiful. Now, in terms of accessibility, I would probably say these were more accessible because it didn't have as much hype around it as these did. But I will say the reason why these had hype around it was because of these. So I would say like accessibility balances out. In terms of which one I like more, it's so close, guys. It's so close. But I would probably say, honestly, the 3s, just because of the craftsmanship on the 3s. I just know like the craftsmanship and the quality of the A Ma Maniere 4s weren't the best. There was a lot of people that had glue stains on theirs, and I actually had a crease in one of mine too. So with the quality and craftsmanship, these take it by far, and that's why I would have to give these the nod as to which shoe is better. Now, visually, I would say these by far, but overall, just, you know, knocking everything off the list, I would say these take it by far just because of how flawless this shoe was. The shoe is extremely flawless. I didn't see nobody have complaints about like the quality issues or the quality control or anything like that. So yeah, I would say that the 3s take it over the 4s. But it's like I said, it's 1A and 1B, or 1A and 1B. Closing out this video, guys, I just want to say thank you for watching. It really does mean a lot. I thank you for the support. It really does go a long way. I do want to know your guys' opinion on which A Ma Maniere is better, the Jordan 4 or the Jordan 3. Leave it down in the comment section below and let me know. If you enjoyed the video, you see that button right there, right? You see that button right there. Leave a like. It's not hard. It's not hard. And if you enjoyed it a lot, subscribe. I do want to say one more thing, guys. You guys should already know it. But if you don't, love yourself so you can love others. We just kicking it. All right, y'all. I'm out.